Dave?
Smaller presenters that I really kind of want to see what they're up to.
Okay, got it. Kaya?
Well, I'll tell you this. Barrett, obviously the Mark
Naturally.
22 motto. I got to
Yeah.
check that out. But you know what? Just after SHOT Show, just a couple months, whatever. So there's not many new stuff. So I'm out there looking for those little, just like Matt said, new things.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep my eyes open for that.
All right, gotcha. And SIG is right down the street, so I'll probably head right over there. Also, High Point, obviously, 10 mil. They got like some sort of 30 carbine thing, something I got to look at. And then I don't know, JK Armament. I see Desert Tech over there. They got something kind of cool on the table. I think it's. I think we should just start. So let's just go. And I think we've also got a couple other podcasts coming out soon. So you guys need to stay tuned and also get subscribed to the CF podcast channel. Without further ado, though, let's go ahead and let's go cover some. Let's go cover some ground. All right, bye.
All right, here we are at Holosun, and I've got Adam over here. Adam, thanks for having us, man.
Thanks, guys. Love to have classic firearms in the booth. So some new stuff we have is the STS 320. This one here is on the Agency Arms, the new Sage gun that we have. And this fits on a DPP footprint, has a 2 MOA dot, a 32 MOA ring, or the ring and the dot system. The really cool thing with this is it has an internal battery that's charged via ambient light or solar. And so that battery is always charged more than it's being used. So it allows you to not have to worry about your batteries every day or change them out every year because it's nonstop going to give you that power.
So battery is basically like endless.
Yeah, so it's totally inside of there. You know, the cool kids like me and you, we survived the zombie apocalypse. If for some reason 15 years from now your battery does start to lose some of its life, you can ship it to me through the Apocalypse mail system, Holosun. Yeah. We'll replace that battery and get it back to you and keep you going and slaying zombies.
Yeah, guys, you guys heard it, Holosun. Even at the zombie apocalypse, if anything happens, just send it back. They'll send it back in time so you can still survive.
Yeah, we're gonna keep you alive during the zombie apocalypse, man. We're here for you. We're here for you.
That's really cool, man. So 2 MOA, you got the
32 MOA ring.
Yeah,
and the ring and the dot.
And the dot, and you can just interchange those whatever you want.
Yep, you can do the dot, the ring, or the ring and the dot.
Yeah.
These come in green. It's what we have the best battery life with. They keep it so you can do this with just the solar and the rechargeable battery inside. And so that's the new STS 320. Okay. The other cool one, which as a competition guy, I'm super excited about, is our new 507 Comp. And so this is on this is on our Agency Arms, the Ronin that they're making here. And this is a huge viewport. So kind of turn it towards your viewers there. And this one has our new reticle system as well. So it's a 2 MOA dot, a 8 MOA horseshoe, a 20 MOA horseshoe, and a 32, and there's a ring system in there as well. So it gives the effect that we were looking through it, that you almost have like a 2 MOA dot, 8 MOA, 20, and 32 MOA dot. So whether you're going from 0 to, I mean, I shot about 100 yards and some 3-gun stuff, this is the competition, it's the optic for you. It fits on the RMR footprint that most of us know and love and already have. And yeah, it comes in red or green, gives you tons of options, and this is gonna be huge. It's gonna be a big one on the market.
That's phenomenal. And what's the battery on this thing? The battery life?
The battery life on these, I want to say, is right around the 30,000 hour mark. It depends obviously on the reticle you use. There's anything from a 2 MOA dot up to the 8, the 20, and the 32. Wow. I've had mine now for about 6 months, almost always on the 8 MOA or the 20, and I've had no issues at all. So I think you're gonna have a lot of really good lifespan with this thing. And most competition guys, what I go with is we change our battery out once a year. So we just change it out, put a new one in, because we never want to risk a staged collapse based on a battery. So
that's awesome. Can I take a look at it real quick?
Yeah, absolutely, buddy.
I just want to see.
I'll play host with you.
All right.
So you know,
Adam, you're Kaya. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Kaya today. So you know, I got handsomer all of a sudden too. So.
Come on, dude. Oh, I got the face for radio, man.
You do, yeah. Look at me, right? Our budget does not go to handsome models in Holosun. I can tell you that much right now. It goes to optics.
Ryan's behind the camera right there.
Yeah, well, there you go.
He's the model. He just doesn't want to offend people. That's why he's always behind the camera.
See, we should swap. Like I can be the camera guy, Ryan. You can do the skit. I'll get my hat and everything.
You know what? Let's do it.
What's going on, guys? Here we are at Holosun. What have you got this year?
All right, I think I've got something really cool over here for competition. It's got like all these cool things that somebody just told me about. That you just told me, right?
So, what was the choice of going with a gold barrel?
Well, because when you have the gold barrel, you shoot faster, and it's more accurate.
Okay.
It's proven. And
well, he has Holosun, so of course it is.
It's exactly.
Yeah.
The accuracy is because of Holosun.
Good point.
But the gold barrel makes the dot look brighter when it's light out.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Anyways, thank you for coming by the booth.
No, you're Adam, so I'm interviewing you.
Who am I?
Adam, well, thanks for having us. Really appreciate your time.
You're holding my hand way too long. Thank you.
All right, we saw another familiar face, so we're here with Darwin here at Battle Arms, and we're going to cover a brand new to the market.
Yeah, this is the OIP PDW. OIP stands for ounces is pounds. This is our PDW version of our OIP 16-inch rifle. These things hover at about 4 pounds. So
that is light.
Yeah, and the story behind them is, we had overseas contractors pulling really long days doing executive protection. They needed something lighter to keep slung all day.
Right.
So we put this together using a lot of titanium and carbon fiber. So they're really light, and with our proprietary buffer system, muzzle device, and that lower reciprocating mass from the titanium bolt carrier group, we have a really soft recoiling rifle that really weighs nothing. You can carry it around all day.
Of course, that is the thing, right? Like, even if your job requires you to carry all day, you are going to be carrying it way more than using it.
Yeah, absolutely. And, so from a carrying standpoint to a shooting standpoint, these things are great. Obviously, the PDW version has a shorter barrel, shorter rail, and we have our vert stock, which I think is pretty cool because if you see here, you can actually set it to have multiple positions depending on where you like it, or you can set it to what I call our quick deploy position, where you just grab it and that's it, ready to go.
Just full extension.
Absolutely, and it's quick. You come out of a vehicle, you're good to go. So we really love this thing. Love the 16-inch version as well. And
I picked up the rifle and the PDW, and you can barely tell a difference in weight. They're both so light.
Yeah, they're really light. Really great, not only for carrying all day, but also, if you have a wife at home that wants to get into shooting and for home defense, whatever,
or just any smaller statured person, like
Yeah, absolutely, extremely comfortable.
Like
very
Grant,
useful.
smaller stature.
Yeah, very, very, very useful and lots of fun. We've got a couple other things that we brought here. If you,
yeah, so that looks freaking amazing.
Yes, this is our solo blaster. Obviously, you know what inspired this. We're big fans at the shop. We've got a lot of memorabilia all over the offices, all over the shop. About 2.5 weeks ago, our CEO George said, "Let's build a solo blaster." We said, "It's only 2.5 weeks till the show." He said, "We can do it."
So I heard a story from one of your guys that this almost didn't make it.
It didn't, because we didn't have a lot of time. We wanted to get it ready. We wanted it to be functional. It shoots 22 long rifle, but we got it ready. We're working on it right up to the day we left to come here to NRA.
Yeah, like 2 hours before the plane ride.
That's right. About 2 hours before the flight. It cycles really well. It's just a lot of fun, and we're actually going to start shipping them on. May the 4th be with you.
Ah, I see what you did there. I see what you did.
That wasn't planned.
Well, it's serendipity, man.
It is.
I tell you what, though, like that's really cool. I'm a huge proponent of mixing nerd stuff with gun stuff. I'm a huge nerd about stuff myself, so this is just fantastic. And then I saw some other cool stuff around your booth. There was a rifle over there I thought we could take a look at.
Yeah, this is version 1, and we brought it out because we are going to be releasing a second version. This is our 308 AR-10 platform. We've got our lightweight billet upper and lower receiver set here. It's going to be our own proprietary handguard. Again, we're going for lightweight relative to the platform.
Right.
Versatility, functionality. It's going to be a really great shooter. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to release it, but we're really excited about it, and you should be seeing it pretty soon.
All right, so no firm dates, just a sneak peek for y'all guys out there, but keep an eye out for it. Man, I definitely appreciate you taking time, Darwin. This has been fantastic. Again, love when we can mix nerdy stuff in with our job, hobbies, jobs, all coming together.
We love it too. We love it. We have so much fun doing this stuff. If you actually go into our vault, you'll see all kinds of stuff like Iron Man and Cylon ARs and all kinds of cool stuff. We have a lot of fun with it.
That'd be super awesome, guys. Here's Battle Arms, and again, check out the new OIP PDW. That thing's amazing. Or if you're looking for something that doesn't require an SBR stamp, they got the rifle to spin out. You're on the Gen 2 of that?
The OIP is on Gen 3 now.
Gen 3 now, okay. Yeah. So guys, again, come on out and check out Battle Arms. Again, Darwin, appreciate your time, man.
Let's get some hot wings.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
We're over here with Elio now at Desert Tech. You guys have seen Desert Tech. We've had the HTI featured on the channel, the SRS, a couple of others as well, the MDRX, which is a really popular one. But you've got this AR in your hand. Just tell us about it, man.
Yeah, so this is actually our lower. This will be releasing in the next couple months here. So the gimmick is, it is a quad stack magazine. So it's got a single follower, single spring design.
So it's not like a coffin mag then?
No, sir. It is single spring, single mag, or single follower.
Right.
And yeah, so it fits directly into our lower here.
Yeah.
Our lower also comes with adapters. You can put one on either side, and you can put a standard PMag in it as well.
Oh, wow. All right. That's pretty interesting. Do you mind if I just...
Go for it.
Yeah, that thing is thick.
She's a thick boy.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, that is super interesting, man. And it's called the Quattro.
It is called the Quattro 15. Cool thing about the lower is that we'll sell it stripped.
Yeah.
It's compatible with all AR-15 lower parts, except for two things. We got the mag release right here and the bolt catch.
Yeah.
So they are ambi from the factory. And other than that, you can put in whatever trigger, whatever safety, whatever grip you want.
Nice.
It is compatible with all AR-15 uppers, even MCX uppers with that adapter, and 416 as well.
Okay, so you can literally take pretty much the AR that you have at home and this lower, and now all of a sudden you got a Quattro lower.
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool. The bolt catch on the side, it is a bolt catch and release?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's cool. So complete ambi designs on that front?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. So the Quattro 15, pretty interesting. Let us know down in the comment section if you'd like to see this over at I don't know, on the channel soon. And with that also, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about, we've talked about the MDRX bullpups, of course, on the channel quite a bit that you guys love, but this one looks a little bit different. And let's just go into detail about this one, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so this guy is actually our updated 2023 model. We changed a couple things. The first thing to note is going to be the charging handle. Yeah. We went and beefed it up. We used a little bit of a stronger metal on it, so it's going to be more reliable, more tough. You can drop it, throw it if you'd like.
Right.
We also increased the mag retention, so you can actually strap a 15-pound weight to any of the mags in these MDRXs fully loaded and whip it around, and it's not going to come loose.
Nice.
We also changed the gas system. We call it the Pure Flow gas system. Essentially, it is press fit to the barrel, so there's no gas leakage.
Okay.
It is 100% sealed from the factory, which is awesome. 6th position just as usual, and we found a way to bevel the inside of the barrel so that there's no shaving from the barrel coming off every time you shoot a projectile.
That's interesting.
So it'll lead to pretty significant increase in reliability and barrel life over time.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And I can only imagine probably with the flow-through silencer there, a HUXWRX.
Yes,
this is probably a pleasurable gun to shoot suppressed.
It is quite amazing, especially because the weight's up in your shoulder. It's ergonomic and it's real nice.
And tell us a little bit about like the rail that you've got going on here, because with the integrated bipod, that's pretty nifty.
Yeah, so this guy's called the Mantis. Black Label makes it for us. It has a couple of adjustable points here, and it integrates right into the handguard itself. So it's quick deploy. All you have to do is push it down, and you're good to go.
That's slick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that looks great, man. And of course, I think everybody will recognize the SRS over here from some big movie.
Yeah. A little known name called John Wick.
Yeah, right.
He uses this guy in the church, and these guys are guaranteed half MOA. Most of our customers get quarter MOA out of them. They are as close to a laser beam as you can get.
Right. No, fantastic rifles. I really actually enjoyed the SRS 308 a lot. It's a fun gun to shoot, but also the HDI that we have behind me here. This is the Bullpup 50, guys, that I actually still run in Ghost Recon Wildlands, and it is a awesome gun. So check it out, guys. Desert Tech. It's always good to see you guys, and let us know again down on the channel if you'd like to see, or down in the comments if you'd like to see the Quattro AR, the AR Quattro on, I don't know, CF Contest or something like that.com. All right, guys. I mean, it's always good to see you. I appreciate you so much, and guys, check out Desert Tech.
Hey, what is that? Is that a handguard?
How's it going?
What kind of? Oh, Black Rain.
Yeah, look at it.
Let it rain.
Black American flag, man.
Yeah. Okay, wow, this is really cool. Hey, I'm Kaya, by the way.
Hey, Kaya.
How's it going? I'm Kaya. Nice to meet you. All right, so can I continue the interview? No? Okay.
All right, I'm here with Auburn, and I know Auburn. We've seen each other. What's up, man? And so we are here at the HUXWRX booth. So let's take a look at some of their new products. And what you got for me here, Auburn?
Yep. So basically, we just brought a few cans. We're at the Silencer Shop booth. We got right now our Cash 9K that's super popular, especially PCCs, handguns. The biggest one that everyone's really excited about is our Flow 556K. This thing is incredible, super lightweight. We got some really cool things coming on the flow line, so really soon here at the end of May. And then following all of that, you guys are going to see some really cool stuff. So stay tuned on the flow line and what that's going to look like.
I definitely have to cover that some more.
So if you don't know much about the flow, we can highlight some of that. It's really a 3D printed can in 17/4 stainless steel. We're able to do some new technology with printing in titanium and other metals. So
that is just so cool of an idea for prototyping and even like development.
Oh, it makes it a lot better. We can test it, do a lot of really cool things like fluid dynamic testing, also high pressure testing, but in-house just to test it and see how it's going to perform, fix the things that we need to fix, and then just keep working on different simulation or other things. So the technology is incredible. We also have the Rad 45, which is really popular. You got different mounting systems. You got thread on. Can also do a mounting system as far as different QD attachments, like if you're a 3-lug guy, etc.
Chemo or whatever.
Chemo, yeah. Well, chemo will be on some other future things, so also hinting at some other special mounting options.
Coming soon.
Yep. So we got that, but you got different adapters to go into a K can, or if you want on a long version. Also, we got our beautiful HXQD 762 here. So
let's try to get a shot back there. All right.
Got some special stuff going on as well with Silencer Shop with the free tax hemp. So for the end of the month on the Rad 45, the HXQD 762 and 556 steel kits. So those are really popular. We're trying to highlight that as much as possible. There's some excitement on that. So that will run till the end of the month. So
I have not personally done a lot with suppressor silencers. It's not. I would love to try to get some more of that out. We don't have to have you back down to Classic. Maybe bring some examples of stuff for us to use and run through stuff together.
Yeah.
And then we can just hang out a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Auburn's an awesome guy.
Yeah. No. Just let me know when, and I'll be out there. And now I'm in Utah, so not in Wyoming. So not as much wind blowing me in. So you guys have to give me ahead of time on that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Again, it was fantastic running into you here, man.
You too, brother.
All right, here we are at Barrett's booth, and I've got Mark over here. Mark, thanks for having us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. So we've got Mark 22 motto over here. Caught our attention immediately because it's so gorgeous, and I want to know all about it.
All right, yeah, let's talk about it. So the one we're looking at right here is the SOCOM version. So this is the Mark 22 chambered in 300 Norma. And we have 3 offerings that we offer for the commercial market. One is the rifle with the 3-barrel kit, the Pelican case, the magazines, the tool kits, cleaning kits, everything that they get minus optic and suppressor. And then the other offering that we have on the commercial side is this one right here, which is the Mark 22 in 300 Norma with the Night Force 7-35 ATACR. And then we also offer it in the Army version, which is the Mark 22 with the Leupold Mark 5 offering on it. So what we're going to talk about right now is this one right here, and then later we'll show you the one with the Leupold on it.
Perfect. And this is a SOCOM.
Yes, this is the SOCOM rifle. And on it, so again, there are 3 chamberings, 338 Norma, 300 Norma, and 7.62x51, which is your 308.
Okay.
And some of the things that are with the rifle has a folding stock on it, which you're able to fold, lock up with the bolt forward, and then rapid deployment on that end.
Was that a contract requirement? What was it?
Yes, they wanted the folding stock. We also have adjustable length to pull, which is very simple. You're just pushing the button, length to pull will come out. And we also have it where on the back end, you're able to adjust for high angle shooting and stuff like that with it. The rifle comes with a bag rider. Again, this is the Night Force mount, Night Force 7-35 ATACR, and the suppressor is the Barrett AML 338. Along with that on the rifle, it comes with a 10 mil full rail on the system, adjustable trigger, and adjustable cheek rest.
And what about the bipod over there?
The bipod. So the bipod is a Harris bipod, rapid deployment, and it also comes with a LaRue QD mount. That was part of the contract.
That is perfect. So this is the SOCOM version. What about the civilian version? What are the differences?
So the only differences between the civilian and SOCOM's rifle is the serial number, which says USA on the SOCOM rifle. Civilian will say US and then the number. And then on the stamping up here on the side, it says Mark 22 spelled out. On the commercial version, it'll say MK 22.
That is it. Other than that, virtually identical.
The exact same rifle.
Wow, that is perfect. So obviously, SOCOM just chose to go with the Night Force.
Yes.
And we've got the Army version over there.
Yes, sir.
You want to go check that one out?
Let's go check it out.
All right, Mark. So we've got the Army's version over here, and it looks like exactly the same, Mark 22, but it's the Army's version. Tell us about the differences.
Yes, sir. So the rifle is the exact same. No difference in the rifle. The difference is in the optic and the mount. So on the SOCOM rifle, it came with the Night Force version of their mount, and then on the Army one, they went with the Leupold Mark V with a Badger Ordnance mount. And also you get, with the Badger Ordnance mount, you get the angle finder and the level that is on it. And they both have Tremor 3 reticles in them. So,
okay,
yes,
so
sir.
it's so strange. The Army, SOCOM wanted to go with Night Force, and Army's like, you know what? Nah, let me go with Leupold.
Yeah, go figure. You know, it's big Army. They can do what they want. You know, so.
I get it. I wonder what happened there. Did somebody buy somebody a yacht tip? I don't know. But here we are. Looks awesome. So that is pretty much it, guys. So the rifle is exactly the same. We've got one of Class Firearms too. We've got the 308. Was that 308 or 338? Oh, we've got both of them. So 308 and 338. Can't wait to play with that. I haven't even shot it. We give a lot of Barretts.
Yes, yes.
50 gals, obviously. So we love Barrett at Classic Firearms. And now we've got this thing. Ryan, I think we're going to have to somehow try to make ours look just like this one too, because ours is just bare bone at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's no difference in the MRAD and the Mark 22 minus color and some markings on the receiver. Other than that, it is the exact same rifle. There's no process built different or anything. It is that they're both the same guns.
That is awesome. Well, guys, check out Barrett. Obviously, I don't have to even tell you, legendary Barrett. Mark, thanks a lot for your help, man.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, I'm here at Zenith Firearms. I've got Sean and Lauren with me, and they've got some updates from our previous coverage. So, Sean, you want to kick us off, or Lauren, ladies first?
Sure. Yeah, so last time it was SHOT Show. We were getting ready to ship our PDW models. However, they're in full production now, so these are shipping out daily. So, guys, we have our P, T, and K. Like I said, those are in full production now.
And those are, of course, the roller delayed blowback, the renowned, smooth, reliable action.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome, awesome. And then you had some other updates, I think, on your AR line?
Yes, so those are still in the works for this year, so we're hoping later this year.
Awesome.
Yeah, so the AR line should be end of 23, early 24. We just had them out to a show in Vegas, and actually we're running functionality on them, and they ran phenomenal. So we are excited to keep moving forward with the testing and get those running great. But the other thing we have is we're currently, obviously you're familiar with our regular ZF5, our full-size line. We are running a big sale on our website, and if you want to get some parts and things like that, great sale going on right now. And for a special surprise, make sure to stop by booth 5463 and come and see us.
And just note, our sale ends on the 17th, so you have limited time. You gotta hurry up.
Yep. So if you're watching this video and it's sometime in the future after the show is over, you know it's been a while.
Don't come
just
to the booth.
Keep in mind they're not going to be here. But I mean, if you did make it to the show and you're watching this, I mean, feel free to come on by. These guys have been fantastic. Love to see y'all come by. And of course, you know, you just gotta love the classic roller delayed blowback firearms. You know, it's been a proven reliable design throughout history, and it's one of the most enjoyable things that you could possibly shoot.
It is. It's great.
And the big deal about these are made in America, guys, right in Virginia.
Right here. So
Not right here. That
well, that'd be
Virginia.
awkward.
Yeah, Virginia.
About 8 hours away.
Okay. So, not literally here, but yeah, you know. So if you're looking for a high-quality American-made firearm in these, you know, fantastic features, definitely, you know, Zenith Firearms, and we've got good things looking forward to with the AR line.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. So, Sean, I really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Lauren, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Y'all have a fantastic rest of your show. And again, if you are here, come on by for the surprise.
And we're over here now at Canik. Of course, you guys probably recognize Adam. It's good to, there he is.
What's up, brother? How you been?
Doing well, man. How's the show going for you?
I mean, it's day 2. We got a busy booth. We got a lot of cool things out here. Obviously, Canik is just rocking and rolling.
Yes.
We got a lot of excitement with the Rival S, the MC9. People are still drooling over the Miami days and Miami nights, and it's just exciting, man. It's good to be around like-minded people that are passionate about what is probably one of the most important things that we have as Americans.
That's right.
And you know, it's really interesting to see all the different perspectives of what's good about the direction things are going, what's bad about directions they're going, and then really having a positive culmination of conversation of what we can do as a community, as a citizens, to continue to protect our rights.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, hey, on that note, make sure you're supporting organizations like Gun Owners of America who are actually standing up and fighting for your rights. Anyway, so yeah, dude, I got to tell you too. I mean, we last time we were together, we ate some pretty bad fish. If you guys don't know exactly what we're talking about, it's the Outside the Warehouse, our channel where we do some pretty ridiculous challenges and internet challenges and stuff. And Adam and I, you just got to go watch that. Matt is built different.
He is a robot. He's a robot. A redneck robot.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But anyway, we got a couple of things all around here. The Rival S, I have one personally, and I got to tell you, it is definitely one of my favorite pistols. It stays in the case open, and it is just like that, and it is a beautiful display. It looks good. I decided to go with the chrome finish because that thing's just badass. But,
yeah, the chrome is classic. I mean, obviously the black is going to really check boxes for a lot of guys that want their gun to be a certain look and feel. But the chrome is just sexy. And it's the fact that the Rival S, we were able to do some really special touches, like a high polish on all the high points and a low polish or really no polish on the low points to really give it those accents, and then add all the bells and whistles we did and still keep this gun at a very aggressive price point was something that I think is kind of spoken to the success of it too. Not only are you getting something that just feels different and runs like a champ, but now you're getting that Ferrari look at a Honda price,
dude, yeah. I mean, well, the affordability and the quality, dude, it's a perfect match, I mean, and it runs so damn good, dude. It feels great. You guys just got to feel it. That's all there is to it. That's why everybody keeps, playing with them over here, because they're just awesome guns.
Yeah.
And then recently you guys released the MC9, which has blown up. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite carries.
I see you.
And I'm not,
No high point today?
Next week.
Oh, next week.
Yeah, that was also another challenge, our April Fool's video. Anyway, just another one you guys got to watch at Classic Firearms. But yeah, so the MC9 you guys recently released. Have you noticed what the feedback's been here now that this is kind of more open to the public?
So obviously we're working with a lot of partners to really get the feedback from industry experts, but then also it's really good to hear just what the everyday guy, the actual consumer has to say about it. And they love the fact that it is, in their words, way less snappy than a traditional micro compact.
Right.
And that all goes back to how we redesigned the gun to accommodate that. So obviously grip texturing on a small thin gun like that is going to have a lot of to do with the play. The double undercut trigger guard gives that support hand a little bit more contact point. And then finally the redesigned beaver tail that really brings that thumb and the palm swell into the gun allows for a lot more control. And that's something that we've really taken pride in developing this project to ensure that not only is it concealable, but when you need to pull that gun and when you need to put shots on target, you've got a gun that has a stable platform to be able to do so. Exactly.
And then if you're like me, you also appreciate capacity. They got that 12 round and the 15 round capacity. And if you wanted to, it can go as pretty much high as you want, as long as the SFX line of mags.
Exactly. We've got 20 round mags, and the cool thing is any magazine from Canik will fit into the Mete MC9 without sacrificing width. At only 1.1 inches, it checks the box of a micro compact, but we were able to ergonomically redesign the internals of the mag well to take all Canik mags. So when you go to the range and you're training, you got that on as a added advantage.
Right. If you want to focus more on your groupings and a lot of rounds down range, and then you can just go and throw on one of the full-size mags and you're running it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a win. It's been a win for us. We've got everything, the Canik Creations. We've got the OG, the TP9 SFX over there, and it's just been really, really fun.
Yes.
We've got some fun things. We're doing gun giveaways. We're giving away t-shirts, throwing stuff, cheering. And we've even got our claw machine.
Oh, I know. I play it every time, and I am actually batting 1,000.
I think you've won every time.
I've won every time. I've won a t-shirt every single time.
Just like you hit targets every time. Hit, and there's a guy behind you ding-dinging. You know what?
That wasn't even me.
I've got a...
No.
Yeah.
No.
I will give you 2 tries. 2 tries. If you can get in either one of those tries...
Yep.
I'll do 10 push-ups in the middle of the booth.
Okay, all right, you know what? That's cool. That's fine.
If you can't, you do 10 push-ups in the middle of the booth.
2 tries. All right, bet. Let's do it.
Let's go.
2 tries, right?
2 tries.
2 tries.
The pressure.
Yeah. I mean, 10, it's 10 push-ups. Is there
a lot of people watching?
Yeah. It's all good.
A lot of people watching.
It's all good, man. I got this. All right. I'm not too worried about it. I kind of want the mag.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. I mean, I got 2 tries, right?
You got 5 seconds.
Oh, I didn't realize I was on time. You know what I mean? Just
okay. For 1.
All right, it's all good, man. I got.
Now remember,
Yeah.
if you don't get it here,
Yeah. There you go.
10 push-ups in the middle of the booth.
It's fine, man. I got this. It's all good. All right. I just wanna.
Yeah, that's
good.
definitely it.
Yeah. That's it, dude.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. Why?
You want to maybe adjust a little more?
No, dude. No. You're just playing mind games. It's all good. It's all good, dude. It's all good. I guess I'll just go and do those 10 push-ups.
2, 3, 4. Andre, how do we feel about this?
Are they good? Is that good?
4.
What? No, that's
5.
I'm at 7.
5.
What are you talking about?
Blue.
I'm at 10 now.
Was that 10?
Yeah, that's 10.
They said 6 more.
I'm done. I did 10. I did 10.
So once again, the magic of camera was not available to Clint, and he lost. I'm Adam from Classic Firearms, signing off.
All right, talking to Nick here at Savage, and you've got a whole wall of new for 2023 stuff, which is fantastic. Nice to see y'all here today. Do you want to start on this side, and then we can move over?
Yeah. So right here we got the Impulse Driven Hunter. This is our newest product that we've released. It's in the Impulse line. Super excited about this one. Cutting edge in the American industry when it comes to straight pull rifles, and we're keeping it going with the Driven Hunter. Down here, released a few months ago, is the Impulse Mountain Hunter. It's got the Proof Research carbon wrap barrel. Yeah, beautiful, more lightweight than the Big Game Hunter. Gets the job done. Down here we got a new addition to the 110 line, 110 Carbon Predator with the carbon wrap barrel as well, so great lightweight rifle for predator hunting. And down here we're really excited about these are our Stevens rifles. We got a synthetic and a beautiful walnut option here. Great price point rifle, super excited about these. In the rimfire realm we got the A22 Takedown, so our new takedown rifle.
So I always thought takedown rifles are just so cool. It's such an easy way to like compact, make it a more compact package.
For sure, and you got your extra mag storage right here. It's great for your go bag right there.
Yeah, great way to you can take it out camping or hunting or something.
Sure. You do it all rimfire. And if we go over to this side over here, we got a couple of our award winners right here. We got the 110 PCS that won Handgun of the Year, the Golden Bullseye Award. It's a 110 action on the pistol chassis here, so very accurate, very reliable. We got the Renegade Security, which won Shotgun of the Year. Super excited about this one as well. And down here we have the new Savage Woodland Camo on the 110 Ultralight, also with the carbon wrap barrel, coming in right around 6 pounds or a little less. So great for out west or any application, but beautiful new Savage Woodland Camo. We got the new Stevens 555 sporting here, and beautiful over-under shotgun. It's got the ported barrels on the end here with the dual chokes. Really excited about this for all your sporting clay needs. Then down here we got the 560, also a Stevens shotgun. Great rifle or shotgun, beautiful walnut stock. And then we got the 64 Precision, another addition to our rimfire line. Also great plinking rifle, target rifle, all your rimfire needs. So that's kind of what Savage has coming down the line.
On the Renegade, the extended magazine is a standard feature for this one?
Yes, it's a 6+1.
Awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
so that looks like a really cool self-defense shotgun.
Really good.
Of course, if
It's
you
got the night sights.
Yeah, you got the raised night sights. This is a really cool stock, a little kind of reminiscent of some of like the Magpul furniture, but I see it's Savage branded.
For sure.
Really attractive. And then these are really cool sporting options. I'm not a great clay shooter, but it is a fun time if you ever go out with some
Hey,
friends.
this will help.
Yeah, maybe the gun will make me do better. I don't know.
There'll be no excuses.
Well, man, I really appreciate it, Nick. Thanks
you.
for taking the time and walking us through the new products. And hope y'all have a fantastic show. That straight pull, I really always think that's kind of an interesting mechanism how those work. You want to just give us a demonstration? So it's not a turn bolt action, it's just straight back.
So a traditional bolt, you think you have 4 motions. Up, back, forward, down. This, it's just 2 motions. Back and forward,
those are just so cool. So it uses some kind of like a camming system to rotate lugs, or
so out here.
Okay, so it's got
ball bearings.
Ball bearings.
Yep. And so when you're releasing, it's called hex lock, it releases those ball bearings. And when it locks in, get it forward, those ball bearings come out. Yep, so.
Awesome. Like, I really think that that's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool technology.
Covering a lot of historical rifles in for the company, we see things like the Swiss Street Poles, and it's always just an interesting. You look at it and it looks like a bolt rifle, but it's just really mechanically kind of unique, right?
Right.
All right.
Oh, for sure. Super excited.
Well, dude, I really appreciate again all the time you took. I'm sure it's been a busy show for y'all. We got all the people around. So definitely just thanks again.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Guys, we're over here now with my good friend Dave, and we are with High Point. And Dave, look, it looks like you got some new products here. I know we've got the 30 Super Carry, we've got a 10 mil. When's the AK coming out? No, I'm just kidding.
I know what you're talking about.
Really?
I know what you're talking about.
I asked a couple of years ago, and we're still waiting. Everybody's still waiting. Anyway, 30 Super Carry.
Yeah, man. So what? 2020 or 2021, whatever. 30 Super Carry dropped from Federal, and we just kind of thought, why not?
Why not?
You know, we can do it.
High Point's good at that. Just why not? I mean, first of all, what y'all do on the internet is amazing because people we still feature the Yeet cannon all the time. In fact, I actually I need to carry it for a week actually because I have to speak about it on a personal experience type of level. So I'm looking forward to that.
Once we get the E-cannons out, the legit YC9, I'll take care of you. I'll get you one.
Oh, well, we've got like we got the G1.
The G1's great. I mean, the G1's fun, especially suppressing that thing. Oh, it's awesome.
Actually, I haven't done that, so you know what? I'm gonna make this really, really cool.
Wow.
But yeah, dude. So first of all, the High Point carbines are a lot of fun. If you guys haven't had the opportunity to shoot these, you're getting into a reliable, fun shooting carbine for an affordable price. That's what High Point's known for. Just putting out stuff that works.
Yep.
And I got to tell you, man, I've had a lot of fun with these, and now that you're offering it in yet another chambering, you guys just keep doing it.
Now I'll tell you, like with 30 Super Carry, a lot of time people go the whole why. It's 30 Super Carry.
Right.
Man, this thing falls in the same category as our 380 carbine that a lot of people forget about.
Yes.
If you're new into the shooting and you get like a 30 Super Carry handgun because that fits your need,
and
that's the only caliber you have, why not have a rifle in it? It's a complement gun to that.
Right.
The 380 carbine was the same way. The pocket 380s were a huge thing.
Yeah.
They were a complement to having those 380 handguns. This is the exact same thing as that. So this isn't for everybody. You know,
Right.
This fills a very specific niche.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it makes sense, and I really like the thinking behind that because it's one of those questions where you see a manufacturer do something and you're kind of like, why? Some of them are just like because we wanted to, and others are like, because we can, exactly. And then there's others that are like, well, hey, somebody introduces this to the market. We might have a customer that says, man, I really don't want to have multiple calibers. Might not be able to afford that, and I have to stack up on twice the different types of ammo. Now all of a sudden,
That's exactly it.
Exactly, which is really cool. And then, is that holstered or is that what?
I'm gonna pass this off here, and not exactly holstered, but we're at NRA, so we can have a little more fun. Yeah.
Right, man. First of all, this is actually an attractive looking pistol. This is good. And I felt the grips and the texture on it. I like the little integrated High Point logo in there.
Right, it's kind of sexy.
But what's really attractive about this is the fact that this is 10 mil.
Yes, we decided to jump into that realm. I mean, 2018 we did the 10 mil carbine because 10 mil was clearly on the rise and staying this time.
Yes.
Doing the carbine, we knew we could do the handgun because the action's the same blowback action.
Yes.
Just took a little time of how we were going to do it. We're going to be the same old gun or not.
Yeah.
And with the YC9 had been in development as well, it was kind of like, well, why don't we give the large frame guns that YC9 treatment?
Yeah.
So that's what we've done. So the brand new slide designs, front and rear serrations, Glock compatible front sights, modular rear. In this case, we had the red dot mounted on it. Threaded barrel, standard.
Yes.
Finally got rid of our abysmal proprietary rail. I mean, that old gun was kind of like pulling old Walther and HK where, we have a rail, but you can't mount anything on it, except maybe one thing or two.
Right.
So so now you can mount virtually any light you need onto it. And
cool,
gave the grips a huge makeover too because they've always been a comfortable fit to the hand, but they've been slick.
Yeah.
So giving these things this new makeover, it's like a whole new gun.
Right. Now,
and as well, still same magazine as the carbine.
Yeah, exactly. Which again, the cross compatibility. Compatibility.
Thank
you.
You're welcome,
all right,
man.
appreciate it. Need you sometimes.
All right.
But that's a really cool thing. Again, you've got ultimately, if you get a carbine and also the pistol, and the same caliber, you've got everything you need.
Right.
Right. Which is right there. Yeah, which is really, really cool. Now, I haven't had the opportunity to shoot this right now, but I am very excited to get them in because 10 mil's known to have a pretty felt recoil.
I've shot a lot of ball ammo out of it, and it's about like a 40 cal. It's not that bad.
Oh, gotcha.
But when you get some of that self-defense like double tap or the core bond, that stuff's hot and it's snapping. You know it's 10 millimeter then for sure.
Right.
Make no mistake.
Right, exactly. And again, this is a really great offering because if you want that power of the 10 mil at an affordable price, because once you start playing 10 mil game, it gets pretty expensive pretty quick.
This is, I mean, High Point's have always been that brand for anybody to afford. Yeah. But this gun is not necessarily for every High Point owner because, the affordability to feed it, it's expensive, you know. Yeah. But if you're a fan of 10 mil, I mean, this is a $225 handgun in 10 mil that works all the time. Kind of can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to beat that. So, well, that's awesome, man. Well, hey, I want to thank you for taking the time. As always, it's always good to see you, bro.
Always good to see you, buddy.
And of course, I'm seeing over here too. You know, maybe we'll just get a pan of that really quick. The C9 Sparkle.
Yeah, adding a little flavor to it, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Why not? Fill that niche.
You guys just keep doing things, and I love it. Guys, always check out High Point.
All right, guys, so the weather in Indy so far has been fantastic, but we wanted to see some rain, so we came over to Black Rain Ordnance. So what's up, Tyler?
Nice to meet you, sir.
Hey, so Tyler's going to walk us through some of the newer 22 models.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we got 5 different 22s. The starter is going to be our Sportsman. So this is a Hogue overmold stock. It's going to be our billet drop-in, 3.5 pound trigger on it, 60-61 receiver, and our chromoly 16-inch barrel. It's kind of our starter of the 5, so kind of the beginning price point on that one. And then we kind of go up as the price goes up. We go up to the Luth AR, which is going to be actually our professional. So we teamed up with Luth on this one, and Proof barrel on this one as well, but the same 3.5 pound drop-in trigger, same receiver on that.
That carbon fiber barrel looks amazing.
It is. It's absolutely awesome, and believe it or not, one of the lighter ones that's in the series. So it's about 3.5–4 pounds total.
Now that looks like a really cool aggressive break for just a 22.
It is, yeah. So this is actually, we started it on our AR lineup. This is our milled flash suppressor. So we also call it the pineapple, but we shaved it down.
Spicy pineapple.
Yeah, spicy pineapple. It'll definitely get you, but it is a phenomenal little system.
Yeah, and that's a really cool looking stock. And you said that was new this year from Luth AR?
Yeah, new this year. They debuted it at SHOT Show. So we have it, and we offer it in 8 different colors in the catalog. But
so you don't have to get it in banana?
Absolutely, yeah. No yellow. We do it in red, blue, green. We've got basically any Cerakote color we can do it.
Awesome, man. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, I think on the wall, this is probably my favorite here. Yeah, you got to love that kind of laminate pattern.
Yeah, so this is the Deluxe. This is by Boyd Stocks. Boyd Stocks did that one. We have another barrel, same pineapple, but what we did is we blasted it all down and sprayed satin mag over it to kind of go with that laminate look in the wood.
If I was going to take a pick, this looks like the one I would want. That's just gorgeous.
It is. The wood stock is just flows very well with it. So.
And then I believe you said you had some rifles over there, so we're going to take a cut and walk over that way. All right, so we're standing here in front of the Fusion line. Why don't we start talking about that, Tyler?
Yeah, absolutely. So our Fusion lineup is going to be a MFT stock with a grip, combined with a 12 slim rail to kind of highlight the barrel, and our new Castle comp as well. So this is a new comp for this year that we make in-house as everything. And so the new comp on it, and the Fusion lineup is just it's kind of your, I wouldn't even say run-of-the-mill, but it's just a solid standard rifle that we offer in quite a few different colors. I think 8 on that as well.
We can see the rainbow.
Yeah. So we carry just the Tiffany blue or the Robin's egg, the zombie green, that one's the brown, the tiger's eye, and the white battle worn as well. But yeah, we offer them quite a bit. The MSRP starting on those is like $13.29.
All right, so yeah, I mean, obviously Black Rain is pretty well known for putting out some quality AR stuff. It was really interesting to see the 22s. I wasn't really kind of aware of those lines coming out of y'all's, but I definitely appreciate you showing us kind of the new lines coming out this year. And so if you're looking for an AR, definitely Black Rain can hook you up. Or if you're getting into sport 22 kind of target shooting, then looks like they've got some options for you over there as well. Absolutely. Man, Tyler, appreciate your time today.
Yes,
Hope y'all have a great show. So I know I already said goodbye to Tyler, but on my way out of the booth, I saw something that caught my eye. And you were telling me that y'all just let your painters go wild, basically.
Yeah. So we Cerakote rolled out their new FX, and we kind of let the paint guys just have at it and start playing with it. And they came up with the black on black flag in the FX. So it's the same as the American flag, but
I don't know how much that it's going to pick up on camera, but there's like reflective and hey, what's up, dog?
Is that a handguard?
How's it going?
Oh, Black Rain.
Yeah, look at it. Black on black
Rain.
American flag, man.
Yeah. Okay, wow, this is really cool. Hey, I'm Kyle, by the way.
Hey, Kyle. What's
How's
up?
it going? I'm Kyle. Nice to meet you. All right, so can I continue? No? Okay.
All right. Somebody's trying to crash my party. He can take it back to the hotel room. I don't care. So, Tyler, obviously this one really caught my eye here. This, look at this. This is so cool. We got the American flag blending into the Gadsden flag. That is eye-catching. But you've got a lot of really cool patterns and stuff. This is almost like a snake skin.
yeah, this is our copperhead.
Copperhead, yeah.
Well, one of the paint guys did it, so it's a laser engraved scales with the two-tone white and brown copperhead themed color to it.
So guys, they're just letting their imaginations run wild. You can kind of get an idea of what kind of customizations y'all could get. Tyler, again, I know we already said goodbye once. I definitely appreciate it. Like, I just had to stop when I saw these beautiful rifles, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right, here we are at Springfield booth, and I've got Mike over here. Mike, thanks for having us.
I appreciate you being here.
Thank you. So, I know we covered some of the stuff at SHOT Show, but here we are again, and you've got some different color configurations on some of the weapon systems that you have here.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the handgun first?
Yeah, all right, let's start right here. So what we have is, you're probably familiar with it, but why don't we go ahead and lay the groundwork on the base gun. This is an XDM Elite gun. It's a 10 millimeter. If your viewers aren't familiar with the Elite upgrade to the XDM, that basically gets you fully ambi controls. We've added an ambi slide lock, which then went along with the original full ambi mag release. We also added enhanced and enlarged grasping grooves, slide racking grooves on there. We have also added in the Meta trigger for match enhanced trigger assembly. This is a cleaner, crisper with over travel stop trigger. And most interesting to me, and it's very obvious on this gun, and we're going to get into why, it also has the extended and flared and removable mag well, which also works in concert with an extended magazine. The original XDM in 10 millimeter was a 15 round flush fit. This is a 16 round flush fit. So we've laid the groundwork that this is a 10 millimeter XDM Elite, and obviously, as you guys know, 10 millimeters are always insanely popular. And this is this is not a compact, but this is a decently sized gun, but it's still a 16+1 10 millimeter pistol. It also, you'll notice, has an optic on it. All the guns come standard as an OSP pistol, an optical sight pistol. The slides are milled and cut with the slide cover. You can remove, put on the optic with the plate of your choice. Now, what's new that we have here at the NRA show is we have this gun now in desert, flat, dark earth.
So beautiful.
Yeah, so there are a lot of guys, well, a lot of shooters that like 10 millimeter and like desert FDE. So this has really come together. This one's proving to be very popular.
Yeah, 10 millimeter is becoming more and more popular. You know, the whole 10 millimeter, we talked about it in the channel, the FBI, you know, they were using the 10 millimeter, well, at first 9 millimeter, and the 1986 Miami shootout happened, and they're like, you know what, we need more stopping power, so they went to 10 millimeter, which ended up being a hand cannon for them for the weapon systems they had back then. They're like, you know what are we gonna do? The 40 was born, you know, they just kind of shortened the round up a little bit. And now lately 10 millimeter is proving to be, like, when it comes to stopping power, is really, really superior. So now it's gaining its popularity back. And with the new technology, like these weapon systems here, the recoils are much more manageable, and stopping power is obviously, we don't have to talk about it. It's there. So.
Yeah, one thing I like to point out to people is the beauty of a 10 millimeter semi-auto like this is you're getting ballistics that are in the range of a 41 Magnum revolver, but you're getting it in a 16 round gun with fast reload capability. I know a lot of people are probably, or I suspect a lot of people are using this as maybe a bear defense gun as a backup on hunts and things like that. So there's a lot of capability with a pistol like this.
Absolutely, and it is gorgeous too. And do you mind if I try to trigger real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll put my mic over here. Wow, this is actually pretty amazing, that trigger. What'd you guys do? That's really neat.
So you probably know we have Rob Latham on our team, one of the world's greatest shooters, and he knows triggers, he knows how they need to be tweaked, and he worked with the design team to really enhance and get the absolute most. He loves the XDM. but he realized that, you know, working with engineers, they could take that trigger to the next level. Let's be frank, polymer frame guns are not really known for great triggers, but I saw your reaction when you pulled that trigger. This one is, if you're a 1911 shooter and you like that crisp break, this is getting you into that zone in a polymer frame gun.
No, it is phenomenal. Yeah, I am a polymer frame striker fire guy, and it really is an amazing trigger. And I don't like those super, like you touch them and go bang, like those really competition type triggers. I like those defensive, tactical triggers where there's a little bit of travel, but not too heavy, not too crazy. So this is perfect. And my carry gun is next DS9.
Oh, really?
That's what I carry. Yeah, I've been carrying it for 10 years now.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's almost 10 years. So I love Springfield. That's why I wanted to come out here and interview you guys, because I know you guys make some great stuff. I mean, I rely my life on it. So.
Well, we appreciate the support.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I appreciate you carry that gun so long. If you want to upgrade to one of our newer guns, just let us know. I'm sure we can help you out on it. Heck, if you want to carry 10mm, we can hook you up with this thing.
I would, because I hike a lot.
There you go. All right.
So thanks a lot. And Mike, you've got something different here. I know we touched base on this at the SHOT Show, your PCC 9mm over here, but you want to tell me something about it?
All right, so you're probably familiar with our Saint line of ARs. We have 3 primary tiers. We have the Saint, we have the Saint Victor, and we have the Saint Edge. The Saint Victor line is probably our most expansive line. I think you all reviewed it and covered it at SHOT Show. We introduced the 9mm Saint carbine, our first pistol caliber carbine. Well, we decided to go back to the original 5.56 guns and offer everybody a new version of that as well. And what you can see here is what you have is a pretty straightforward Saint Victor 5.56 carbine. If you're familiar with the original gun, you know what you're looking at here. You have a 16-inch barreled carbine, feeds from AR pattern magazines, free float handguard, included folding iron sights. What's new is we're offering them in a custom mag pull configuration in 3 different colors. I have their flat dark earth here. We also have an OD green, and we have a gray. Now what you're looking at is one of their collapsible buttstocks, one of their MOE pistol grips, and one of their AFG angled foregrips. That comes standard, and because we're putting it together as a package, you're getting it for a great price. And again, you have the color choice. I picked this one out because I think this color stands out the most, but you have 3 total color choices with this configuration.
Yeah, FT is definitely my favorite, I'd say, when it comes to these tactical colors.
Well, so, tell you what, do you want to take a look at this one too?
Absolutely. Take a look at it.
Do you want me to hold your microphone?
Yeah, sure. Right. Thank you. Appreciate it. So I know I checked out the 9mm version, the PCC version, and now we got the 5.56. Let's find. I like that flat trigger.
Yep. That's another Saint Victor feature.
Yeah. Just phenomenal, really.
And you probably noticed the 45-degree ambi safety on it too.
I did, yeah, you're right. And you know what? That is so much more effective. So you don't have to go all the way up, just like bang, bang. Yeah.
It's just one of the, we've made the Saint long enough that we're refining, tweaking, adding the little features, adding options like this. I mean, it is a solid platform, it's a solid performer, and we just want to give our customers a little different variation, some options to try it out.
No, fantastic. Really excited to try it out. I have not tried this one out. St. Victor 5.56. I look forward to somehow we'll figure it out.
I might know somebody that can help you out with that.
Really? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd like to meet that guy. Or gal. Or somebody.
Yeah, somebody will take care of you, don't worry.
Yeah, I would love to have this at the studio, for sure. Well, Mike, thanks a lot for your time. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, guys, so we're here with Krebs Customs because, of course, I had to come here. We're sitting with the owner, Mark Krebs, and he's going to take us through a new build that they've developed.
This is called the M23. It was inspired a lot by the AK-12. The gas tube's welded to the receiver. You clean it from the front. Starting at this end, we've got a M21 style, A2 style brake. We've got a 3-position gas. It's open, suppressed, and cut. And then we've tied the forend to the gas tube, so it's completely rigid. The AK-12 had a lot of drawbacks, and we tried to eliminate those and then take advantage of a couple things I think they missed.
Okay.
And Texas Weapons makes the top cover for us, and it's got a left-hand safety.
All right, yep, very like a Galil safety.
Well, no, just left hand, and then we raised the line of stock to the line of bore. It's about 3/4 of an inch above line of bore.
Get the recoil right back in your shoulder in line with the bore.
Yeah, well, that's why we're going with that modest a brake or compensator, because it shoots flat, even in 7.62. Then we've got the Midwest fixed sights. This comes out and you clean it from the front.
Gotcha.
Then you just push it in, turn it clockwise.
So is this more like a short stroke piston then? Or,
no, it's a long stroke piston.
Okay.
It's all AK inside. There's really nothing any different that way, and I really wouldn't want to change that.
Yeah.
You know. But
and you've got
it's
your
our extended mag release and ALG trigger.
And the customized safety with the bolt hold open and the extended lever.
Yeah, our standard lever with bolt hold open, and then the whole thing comes in under 7.5 pounds, as you see it now. So,
mind if I just?
No.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, obviously AKs tend to be a little bit heavier than, at least not loaded down ARs, but that's.
Well, it's the gas tube configuration. They got rid of the rear sight support, 4-inch flange, the heavy gas tube, things like that. I understood why they did it. I think they were cut short, though, because military has to be able to afford them. Well, you give a guy a $3,000 gun and you can only arm every 5th one. It's kind of a problem.
Well, that was a problem that they had anyway in some of the production.
Right.
But yeah, that looks fantastic. There's a lot of really cool, innovative features there.
I kind of like it.
Well, Mark, I really appreciate it. And of course, y'all guys have all kind of accessories and customization that y'all produce, correct?
Right. Yes.
So everything from the different rails and you've got different muzzle brakes here.
Muzzle brakes, safeties, stock adapters, everything.
So, question: do you do any kind of like a muzzle brake that's a suppressor host?
Well, we have the IMS system, which is a 4-prong. Would you hand me that blast can? Like we have a titanium muzzle brake. We have the compensator that screws on, just kind of like an A2. And we got a blast can that screws on. And so it's the interchangeable muzzle system is what it's about. Originally we did it for short rifles or to make 16 and still be able to play with flash hiders, which is kind of like Barbie's Playhouse for men, and
got
then
accessorize,
people
got to match
started
the parts
wanting them
and
on the end of their AKs, so we made our self-timing and all that. And we've got a dedicated muzzle brake too that we haven't gotten out yet.
That's great. And then, so is this on the market now?
No, this will be out in about 10 weeks.
Okay, so shortly we'll have that out on the market and available. It would be great to try to get a demo over at Classic Firearms, and we could try it out and test it against some of the other AKs.
Not a problem.
Yeah, I think that would be a great video. Take it out to the range and put it through some paces. Yeah,
and blaze it.
Yeah, man.
Whoop on it.
All right, Mark, I really appreciate your time, man. I really, we'll definitely have to hook that up, and that way we can get some videos out with, was there a model name? I apologize.
M23.
The M23, we've got to get some video out there with the M23. It'd be fantastic. Well, man, I really hope you enjoy the rest of your show. Thanks so much again for taking the time.
Well, thank you.
What do you think about the show so far, sir?
I love you.
I love you more.
Dude.
We're over here now at Bergara. We've got Colin with us today. Man, good to see you.
You too, man. Good to see you again.
And you guys are going to be seeing a lot more Bergara on the channel coming really, really soon. I might be hinting at a whole new series coming very soon. And with that being said, though, we've got a couple of these rifles in. You guys apparently like them quite a bit on the website. And I got to tell you, man, the action, the triggers, the feel, overall finish is just really, really nice. But go ahead and jump into it. What do we have on the table here?
Yeah, absolutely. So these are the 3 new rifles that we launched this year for 2023. Starting at the bottom, coming up here, so we had the Wilderness Ridge Carbon. So the Wilderness family, I'll take a step back, has been around since last year. This year we added the carbon barrel to these two rifles, the HMR and the Wilderness Ridge. And the reason we did that was to shave off some weight. These were probably some of the most popular rifles we had in steel, but to be able to take off 1 pound to 2 pounds has been absolutely incredible, especially on that HMR. So the Wilderness Ridge carbon, this is more of a sporterized stock, you know, kind of a traditional hunting stock than the carbon fiber barrel. I took this on an antelope hunt this year, and to carry it around all day is an absolute dream. You know, I think you're hovering right about 7 pounds on that one.
Yeah.
The Wilderness HMR carbon, the HMR is the hunting match rifle. I believe this is one that you ended up with as well.
Yes.
This has been probably our best-selling just stock configuration.
Well, it's so attractive looking, you know? I mean, it just looks good. And on top of that, like I said, I've been running the action and feeling it, and it's nice.
Yeah, they're absolutely incredible. Like I said, these have been probably some of the best-selling rifles that we have. And now having the added features of a carbon barrel is really attractive for folks. And then this one here is also super exciting. So this is our B14 squared crest. So in the whole lineup, the B14 squared falls right between our Wilderness series and then our Premier series, which is our hand-built in Georgia setup. But this crest is pretty exciting because we designed and built the stock ourselves.
Right.
So full monocoque construction. You've got a solid foam core in there, and then you've got a carbon spine right down the center for added rigidity.
Yeah.
The ergonomics on this, the feel, everything is just absolutely awesome. And then we went with the fluted barrel to shave down a little bit of weight, but keeping the rigidity up with a heavier taper. All three of these have just been extremely well received so far. So really excited for this year.
Oh yeah, well, we're really excited for the next couple of months. Again, which you guys will be seeing very, very soon. Wink, wink, hint, hint. And with all of that, though, again, big fan of the company. I've been running, you know, I don't have a lot of bolt gun experience, right? But, you know, when I get behind one of the Bergaras, I'm like, this is pretty nice, you know? Yep. So I'm excited to get into the series and actually start doing some challenges out there and get some distance on these guns. And yeah, so guys, let us know down in the comment section what you're excited for in the series that will be coming very, very soon. And Colin, thanks for taking the time, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming by, man.
All right, so we're here with Timney, and I've got Chris talking to me. How's it going, man?
Good.
And of course, Timney makes, you know, replacement triggers for a wide variety of products. If you're looking to upgrade your firearm, probably the #1 thing you could do, upgrade that trigger. And these guys make it pretty much all. So Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about Timney?
Sure, we've been around 77 years. That's all we do is we make triggers. And back in 1946, we started making, you know, Mausers, Enfield, Springfields. It had to do 2 things, or 3 things. First of all, had to elevate the platform, make you more accurate with your rifle or your firearm, which had to be easily installed with common, you know, tools on the kitchen.
No dedicated tools.
Right. Didn't need a gunsmith. And the last thing it had to do, it had to have some type of adjustability or a little bit of range that the user was looking for. Now, fast forward 77 years, our customers are very evangelistic. They want to tell us what triggers we should build, which is awesome, right? They know it. You know, if
get that feedback.
New platform comes out, like we got the Glocks about a year or so ago. They asked us for, continue to make this feel like a Timney, this trigger. All right, so it has to be dead nuts accurate, it has to be crisp, it has to be very, very, very repeatable, it has to be easy installed. So what I'm asking you guys is, you guys are the end users, if you see something that we need to be building, let us know.
Yeah.
You know, the more people like the Mosin, the Gant, the AR-15, the Glock, they all came from customers saying, can you make us a Timney?
Gotcha.
We can't make them all feel like a Timney. You know, short of a WD-40 can or a Windex bottle with a trigger on it. If it's a firearm, we'd like to look at it, and especially if, you know, you got your people that are hunters, shooters, competition, blinkers, whatever. They know what they need.
I got an idea, a suggestion. One of the things that we've seen a big expansion in is Canik pistols or Canik lines. So I don't know, that might be something to think about.
We'll put it on the list. I got a whole bunch of new
You heard it here first, man.
A whole bunch of new product engineers that would love to play with that and see what it is. We'll put it on the list. Again, it's got to be easily installed, elevate the platform, and it's got to feel like a Timney, because we're talking about generations of folks that know what a Timney feel like. Since 1946, it may have been the bolt gun guys. Or now you got ARs and gas guns and handguns and shotguns. So if it meets that qualification, we'll take a look at it.
And so we had talked a little bit before starting that you didn't have anything brand new at the show, but you do have some stuff that maybe we'll see later.
We're always working on triggers. Again, that's all we do is manufacture triggers in America, and we're the largest and oldest, been doing for a long, long time. So yes, we're constantly coming out things have changed a little bit. Used to be NRA shows and SHOT shows is where you launch things. Now we launch them when they're ready.
Yeah.
You know, why not? We got people like you. We can call up and say, hey, here's some new products and see what you think about it. So,
That's right. We'd love to have, you got a new release coming out. We'd love to be able to demonstrate that on video for the folks at home.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, I definitely appreciate it. You'll have to let us know when those new things are coming out. And, thanks for the time, man.
I appreciate you, pal.
Yes, sir.
Thank your audience so much. Thank you.
We're back over here at Beretta. We've got Jessica with us. So, hey, thanks for taking the time. And we decided to come back because you guys just released something here at NRA, correct?
Yes. At the NRA show, we are releasing the Beretta Ladies Training Gear. It's a collection of clothing, tops, pants, sweaters, jackets, fleece jackets, and stretchy comfort leisure wear, athleisure. It's I feel like the market is ready and been waiting for something like this.
Well, that's awesome because you're welcoming and inviting also women to feel comfortable, also get into the shooting sport, exercise their Second Amendment rights, things like that. We just recently had our friend, the Peace of Mind, Sarah, on the channel and stuff, and she's all about concealed carry, everyday carry, while also still having a sense of fashion and comfort, right? Mm-hmm. So you guys have kind of done that as well. And just take us through some of the products, and of course some of our women viewers out there might appreciate this.
Okay, well, I'll start with the clothes that I'm wearing.
Okay.
I'm wearing the black tights, and these are not specific to concealed carry as far as like it doesn't have a pocket inside the waistband.
Yeah.
This is part of more of the training line. So you could CrossFit in this, you could do your functional fitness. It's everyday wear. It's got a control top. It keeps those muffin corners in. I really love the way it gives me shape.
Yeah.
This long sleeve is knitted camo. It's not a print.
Yeah.
It's so comfortable and soft. This is the kind of thing that you'd wear all day. You'd wear out training or
or
front
lounging.
of or Netflix.
Right.
One of the things I'm super excited about is on this next mannequin for the pants. So here we have the HUXWRX pants. I helped them develop them, but I would say there's actually a focus group of many women who helped. I'm not the exclusive product designer.
But they are named after you.
They are. So we started out like I wanted an everyday pants that I can compete in, but it had to be flexible, stretchy, durable. I'm taking a knee in gravel, in hot brass, and so it's got to sustain the abuse that I put it through.
They got to be durable.
Right, and they found a material that is a 4-way stretch ripstop material. So it's breathable. I can wear it in the summer, and it's going to let me aerate.
Right.
It's not going to keep my sweat on my skin. One of my favorite features on this is the hidden elastic waistband. So after lunch, after dinner, it's still comfortable to wear.
That's awesome. And also, if it's elastic like that too, I bet it's pretty comfortable to conceal carry with as well.
Yes, exactly. Great for appendix carry. Like we've got the Filster Enigma.
Yeah.
This is going to go perfect with that.
Nice.
It's got cargo pockets that are not too bulky. It's high-waisted. Again, a little bit of extra control at the top.
Right. Yeah.
But even though it's high-waisted, the belt loops are still low, so my competition belt stays in the same location.
That's cool.
It's got hidden knee pad pockets, so you could put, say, like soft volleyball knee pads inside there.
But ultimately, so again, for those of that probably don't know too, you can get those inserts for right in here, so that way you don't have these big bulky knee pads that sometimes like to come down and become calf pads, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I actually, in the trunk of my car, I've got all these different tools that I bring to a match just in case, because I'll walk the stages before and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to take a knee in gravel. I better put on a volleyball knee pad.
Right.
But then it's got the straps around the back, which you have to keep them tight so they stay in place, but then it's constriction on your legs when you're running. And so this way there's no constriction on the back of the knee when you put the knee pad in.
Exactly.
And it just floats there.
Right. And is the tops also all that's new as well?
Yes, everything. We've got vests here. It's a lightweight vest, I'd say like a soft shell material, so it'll keep you warm. But obviously it's super flexible. They ventilated, you can't see it from this side, but they ventilated the back, so you've got good airflow in the back. It never constricts you when you're drawing and pointing. Right. We've got some really high performance tech material for the long sleeves and short sleeves that are moisture wicking. The complete set, anything you need for competition shooting, for outdoor hiking, for training, you're going to find something in this set.
That feels really good. Do they already make this in men's?
Yes.
Okay, good.
They do
That
have
feels
a
really
men's
good.
version on that shirt.
That does feel really good. And so you mentioned you had another top here. So what do we got going on with this one?
One of my absolute favorite jackets. I feel like a superhero when I wear it. So it's got a two-tone, so it really accentuates your form. It's got a light padding. This will help with the buttstock of the shotgun. It also has hidden pockets for elbow pads if you'd like to. A lot of times in the match, when I also, besides taking a knee in hot gravel, I'll go prone in hot brass.
Yeah, right.
And it's got ventilation in the arms. It's got hidden pockets on the inside of the vest. This theme of ventilation in the back travels throughout all the upper garment, all the top garments.
Got it. So is it similar to the vest?
Yes. Besides being ventilation, it also gives extra flexibility when you're pointing out. If you put on a regular jacket and try and shoot in it, you get super constricted right in the armpits.
Right.
So there's no constriction in the armpits on this one.
Nice.
Actually, on any of the Beretta gear.
Right, yeah. So it looks like you guys actually put some thorough thought into this.
Yeah.
You've actually used this quite a bit, I'm assuming, too, in development, training, and everything. So
Part 1, NRA 2023. Crowds here can be kind of crazy, but yesterday we lost Kaya. Today I can't find Clint either. Yeah, so if you haven't seen the footage from day 1, we've got a full day of coverage out now. Make sure you go check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go find somebody.